The house stood alone on the edge of the English countryside, older than memory and quieter than death itself. No birds flew near it, no wind touched its windows, and yet it breathed. Ethan Cole, an American journalist searching for forgotten horror stories, arrived at the house with curiosity stronger than fear. From the moment he stepped inside, the air felt heavy, as if the walls were listening. Every footstep echoed longer than it should have, and the silence that followed felt alive, watching, waiting. At night, the house revealed its true nature. Ethan heard soft footsteps beneath the floorboards, slow and deliberate, like a child walking in the dark. A whisper followed, calling his name in a voice he had never heard, yet somehow recognized. When he searched the basement, he found nothing but darkness so deep it seemed endless. The whisper stopped, replaced by a soft laugh that echoed from beneath the house. Not above, not around, but below. Clara Whitmore, a British historian studying abandoned properties, joined Ethan after sensing something wrong. She believed the house was built over an unmarked burial ground, but the truth was far worse. Hidden inside the walls, they discovered old audio tapes recorded decades earlier. The voices on the tapes begged the listener to never respond to the sounds beneath the house. One tape ended abruptly with screaming, followed by silence that lasted too long to be normal. As days passed, the house began to change. Hallways stretched longer at night, doors led to rooms that did not exist during the day, and mirrors reflected moments from the past instead of the present. Clara started hearing her dead mother whispering forgiveness from behind the walls, while Ethan heard his own voice predicting his death in chilling detail. The house was not just haunted, it was feeding on memory, guilt, and fear. The child appeared slowly, never fully seen. Sometimes only small footprints appeared on dusty floors. Sometimes a pale reflection stared back from dark windows. When the child finally spoke clearly, its voice was calm and ancient. It said the house was hungry, and it had been waiting for listeners. Anyone who acknowledged the voice became part of the house forever, their souls trapped beneath the floor where the whispers began. People who entered the basement never returned. Their screams were absorbed by the walls, becoming part of the whispers that called the next victim. The house grew stronger with every soul it consumed, repairing its broken walls, sealing its cracks, and silencing the outside world even further. The villagers nearby avoided the place, knowing those who listened never truly left. In the final hours, Ethan realized the truth. The house could not be destroyed, only ignored. Silence was the only weapon. As the whispers grew desperate and violent, Ethan and Clara sealed themselves inside a room and refused to speak, refused to listen, refused to remember. The house screamed through the walls, shaking violently, trying to force their attention. Then suddenly, everything stopped. When morning came, the house stood silent once more. Clara was gone. Ethan stood alone, unsure if she had escaped or been claimed. As he walked away, believing he had survived, a familiar whisper followed him down the road, soft and patient. The house had let him leave, not because it failed, but because it wanted to follow. The final scene fades into darkness as Ethan hears the whisper again, now coming from inside his own mind, proving the horror was never the house itself, but the silence it left behind.